Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Zeus here. It is currently 10:42 a.m. and I'm still awake. So I've been up for like 20 something odd hours. I need to go to sleep soon. But I just wanted to finish this write-up, or I did a write-up for Scepter Dagger, Ellie, and it's just like a little mini guide. And I wanted to do a follow-up video showing some combos and then some gameplay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to show you a couple of combos on these golems, and then I'm going to go into an actual game, and I'll show you how they work and how you can do it on people, and like things like mind gaming and things of that nature. So like before we do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the traits. So this build is a little bit different from like the other Scepter Dagger builds because instead of Vital Striking or something, you would take Aquamancer's Alacrity so that your water skills come up faster. So now I'm going to go into water skills really quickly, if you can see down here. My Trident becomes a 16-second cooldown, my Cleansing Wave becomes a 32-second cooldown. So that's 4 seconds shaved off of that, and then 8 seconds shaved off of that. So you get heals faster, like 12 seconds faster, essentially, is what it is. Um, this is so that you can sustain more, since the Evasive Arcana nerf doesn't heal you as much when you dodge roll in water anymore. And you know you're gonna have like a small HP pool as an Ellie anyway, because we're just not strong in that base stat. So to make up for things like bad matchups or fights that you need to sustain a little bit more than actually doing damage, um, then you take Alchemaster's Liquidy because this is always gonna work. And the way I take traits is pretty much I try to distinguish and see how much I'm going to be using that trait in an actual game. And you'll always have this trait and be using it in an actual game because cooldown reduction is pretty much always going to be used like flat out across the board. You're also going to be taking renewing stamina, and this means you get vigor on critical hits. And something I want to point out is you're going to get crits on both of your arcanes. That's a given. So like if I'm going to use Arcane Blast, it's going to be an automatic crit and it's going to give me 5 seconds of vigor. Now what that means is I can dodge more because my endurance bar is going to run out, recharge quicker. And you can use dodges defensively, like in water to heal yourself, or you can use them offensively, like in earth right here to put burning on your target. You can see there burning actually just dodge rolling into that golem did a pretty significant amount of damage there. So don't ever underestimate the power of offensive dodge rolls. Let's see here. What else I might want to talk about? Oh yeah. The other wave is also going to be a crit, so it's going to give you vigor as well too. So there you go. All right. um, First couple of combos I want to show you after I kill this golem is going to be combos in the fire attunement and how you can link this to like everything else, or link everything into this. Um, Dragon's Tooth is actually going to be extremely hard to land, so I don't suggest using it unless you're on like a small node or something. So a more efficient combo and a more surefire one that will hit more often would be Phoenix in the Fire Grab. And this is how much damage you'll do and how much, yeah, this is how much damage you'll do here. There you go. So that's chunked that golem to half HP and did quite a substantial amount of damage actually in a short amount of time. That was about maybe 1 second because it's quarter of a second cast time or 3/4. So in 1 second, I just did half that golem's HP on an actual character with low toughness. That can be a lot of damage as well. So what you can do is I'm gonna wait for Fire Grab to come back up. Is you can chain combo this into like your air attunement, and then you can use double arcanes, and it'll look like it'll do a ton of damage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill this golem again real quickly. Get a new one in spawn. Rest in peace, golem. Alright. Golem's gonna die. New one's gonna come out. And what I'm gonna do is again Phoenix in the Fire Grab, switch in the air, and then I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna do both of my arcanes. Alright. I have a habit of like not doing my red lighting for some reason, because I like to save it. But you can add that additionally to do like an extra bit of damage there if you want. But um, it's just out of force of habit that I like to save Red Lightning and maybe do it later when the guy uses like a gap, like an escape or whatever. But if you do enough damage and you know you're gonna kill the guy, you might as well just ride the lightning to get the maximum amount of damage and kill him with it anyway. All right, so this is a potential one-shot combo here where you can start off with Earthquake and then go into Fire Attunement and then Air Attunement. So I'm gonna wait till my Air Attunement to come up really quickly. And what it's gonna be Earth 4, Fire 3, 5, Air Attunement 2, 3, 4, and then both of my Arcanes. So it's just another way to set up the other combo. There you go. And just insta one-shot the golem. You can one-shot a person like with that combo. Let's see here. I'm just gonna. That's pretty much all I wanted to show in terms of like combos and stuff. There's plenty more, and I'll elaborate in detail it for this if people want me to, and make a whole actual video about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go into the game, and as I play, I'll discuss what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. There's a disadvantage of playing this spec, and the disadvantage is you have really kind of long cooldowns on your burst combos and things of that nature. So you want to use it. You want to be able to use it correctly and be smart about it, so that you can actually not waste your spells. So you kind of have to like mind game people and look for dodge rolls and things of that nature, and kind of force them to dodge roll first before you do certain combos. Dodge rolling into people is a good way to do it. So I'm gonna go try to like fight some people and see what they do, and then like I'll talk while I'm playing. So right now I'm just in a hot join, and I could use my Red Lightning here, but I don't really want to use it until I see somebody. When I see somebody, I'm gonna go ahead and just jump on them, see what they do, and then we'll go from there. So here's a thief here, and that's one dodge roll. So I'm gonna keep watching his dodge rolls. He's just put down a blind field. Alright, he's gonna go stealth. So I'm gonna wait here for a second. If he opens on me, I'm gonna go into protection, or earth, to give myself protection. But if he doesn't, then I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. So like, watch this guy's HP. I'm gonna be able to pretty much one-shot him coming out of his Death Shroud. Okay, so I'm gonna updraft him, and then... Yeah, he died before I can even do anything, but yeah. He would have died because he probably didn't have anything else coming out of that. So I'm gonna burst him here, just one-shot him. And misform stomp. He pressed the button there on accident, got out of the stealth when his thief was trying to save him. And I got the free misform stomp. And the thief is gonna die. Just so you guys know, Phoenix can hit 3 times if you put it just slightly behind the enemy character. Because it'll go through, it'll do an explosion damage, and then it'll come back as well. Whoops. I don't want to attack that guy. What I did there is I actually canceled my spell by dodge rolling. I only did dodge rolling quickly because I could do it at that time, and I could react that way as fast as possible. But realistically, you can do stow weapon, and what that will do is you'll put your weapon away, and you will cancel your spell. So I didn't use my giant's fire grab spell, which would have put it on a 40-second cooldown, and it's a huge spell because the engineer was blocking. So I got to use fire grab actually on that thief, and it did a ton of damage to him. So I'm gonna go to combat log really quickly and just show it. All right. Did I even hit it?
You've captured the quarry.
Okay, yeah, I did hit it. So 2.1K on a fire grab. So that helped me kill that guy. So every little bit of damage counts when you're playing DPS anything. So yeah. Pretty much you always want to try to hit fire grab and Phoenix and Earthquake and like your air spells because they're very important. So I'm gonna train this guy. Well, he immobilized me right before I can get there. What just happened here is I actually just went into water and just cleansed my condies, so that I'm not gonna fight this 3v1. Like as much as I don't want to, I don't really want to try that. I'm gonna die here. Um, yeah. Also, I want to discuss like me dying here. Um, you only have one stun break, which is misform, in this build, and if you're in a bad position, you're almost always guaranteed to die because Ride the Lightning is on a really long cooldown now if you don't hit anybody with it. So if you want to use Ride the Lightning to escape and only stick with misform, then your positioning needs to be really good. Otherwise, you'll just die constantly from being in bad positions. Let's see, just kill the guy, not really much to say here. This guy is just walking straight up to me, and my teammate stunned him, so set up one of my combos. So I'm gonna dodge roll into this guy, I'm gonna knock him down. Okay, he misformed. So I know he doesn't have, yeah, I know he doesn't really have any cooldowns. He used 2 dodges, and he used misform. So if he's a DPS spec, which he probably was because he was very squishy as well, he would have died immediately after my burst. So that Ellie's dead. The other guy's dead. He's stomped. I'm not really going for objectives in this game, just trying to look for people to kill so I can do combos on them. So my updraft is up and I know my fire spells are up. What I can do is I can updraft this guy. And I'm going to go in at him. Okay, that's his Elixir S. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to burn... He blocked. Oh, as I burned my Arcane. Alright, that's 2 dodge rolls. I'm going to go like hard as I can on this guy. Because he has nothing right now. Alright, that's his last dodge roll. He's gonna get one up in about 3 seconds, but he'll probably die really soon, so. Alright. That's fine. Like, that guy escaped, but it's whatever. Like, you can see it as, like, you watch people's dodge rolls, you can tell what they're gonna do. And you can tell when you can attack. So I'm gonna just go at this guy and see what he does. Alright, that's 1 dodge roll. And I'm gonna go in hard on him right now. Alright, that's his block. He's got 1 more dodge roll. I'm gonna see what he does with it. Alright, so he just evaded it. There. Okay, I'm gonna try to Dragon's Tooth inside. Never mind. So he's gonna walk away. So that's fine. Like, mainly what I want to do is I just want to show, like, if you watch people's dodge rolls and what they do, you can do so much with, like, this build. So I'm going to summon my elite here, and I'm going to show you how much damage it can actually do. And I'm actually going to take this 2v1 here. Again, somebody dodged, so I dodged to take care of canceling my spell. Alright. So he dodged my updraft. That was kind of random. I don't think he did it on purpose. But a good way to gauge what people are going to do is just kind of just walk up to them and see what they do. And if you dodge roll into people, they kind of get scared and they won't do anything, you know? Yeah, like this guy, he just burned 2 dodge rolls, and I'm going to go in hard on him. And he just burned another one, so he doesn't have anything right now, and I know that. But his base is like right there. But the door is down this time, so if he wants to try to run in his base to stay safe, he's not going to have the luxury of doing that. And he just burned his block, so I'm going to throw this Phoenix out at him. Okay, came up a little bit short. It's fine. I know he doesn't have any more dodge rolls, so I'm just going to go in hard on him. And I'm going to stealth stomp to make sure I don't get interrupted by anybody. Oops, I canceled my auto attack. That would have killed him, like, immediately. Because burning does twice as much damage. I'm sorry, fire grab does twice as much damage when you have burning on somebody. I'm so tired, it's so late. So he's vengeance. I'm just gonna leave him alone because there's nothing that he can do to save himself. He'll die eventually anyway. You can swap attunements while you're stomping people and stuff. I actually just jump dodge roll right there. I might die here, depending on what the circumstance is. I'm gonna give protection to myself, and I'm gonna knock these guys down, and I'm gonna try to run away. But I don't think it'll work, because I just got knocked updrafted and I died. So, like, again, you can see there, like, I only have Mistform Red Lightning to get out. So once that's burned, I'm gonna die, like immediately. Uh, what I was gonna say is when you're stomping or when you are like channeling a spell, you can switch attunements. So what you can do is while you're casting Fire Grab or something, you can
Your
switch
team
attunements
remains
into like
victorious.
Lightning and give yourself Fury, which
You
is
lost the
20%
graveyard.
more crit chance. Now, while you're stopping somebody, you can also use your lightning spells like 2 and 3 and also switch attunements. So when I was trying to stop that warrior, um, I could have blinded him so that his hammer wouldn't have hit me. And the hammer is fairly easy to see because you can see like when the animation is going to come out. There's like a pause. But yeah, that's pretty much it for like the little mini guide. I just wanted to
The
show you
match starts
guys
soon.
pretty much how you have to watch what people do and when you can burst them. It wasn't like the most excellent display of killing people and stuff because I'm super tired, but I think I got the general consensus down, the idea. If you guys want to see more of this stuff, just go ahead and leave me some comments. Maybe I'll do a full-on guide, a better one for Scepter Dagger, but this is just a little mini guide follow-up video. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, man. I'll see you guys later.